It's Friday night, y'all. Let's party. Just kidding. I'm trapped inside because of the snow. But in my sheer absolute boredom, I found Trisha's old blog post from 2013. And it's cringe. Okay, so in Trisha's latest video, or her live, she said that in her early 20s, people compared her to Pamela Anderson. So out of curiosity, I wanted to see what Trisha looked like in her early 20s because I couldn't remember. So when I Googled it, I came across her blog and I've never seen it before. So, like the bored biatch I am, I went through it. So the first post, this one where it says, "Hi, I'm Trish," I'm just going to summarize it because, it's a lot. That's all I could say. It's a lot. And it's nothing too interesting, but she just, describes herself. You know what? Let me click into it. Okay. It's her very first blog post. And she's like, "For those of you who don't know me, I'm Trish. I'm a YouTuber by day and a superhero by night. I've been on lots of TV shows, so you might know me from these." And then she does pictures of shows she's been on. So at the time she was known at the time, her in 2013. I don't remember. Does anybody else remember? She must have had her YouTube career started by then because in 2014, she did a video with Gigi. Oh, listen, comment below if you guys want me to show a video on that. There was a video in 2014 where Gigi Gorgeous went on an Uber ride and the Uber driver was hitting on her and she recorded the whole thing through a voice memo. And then later they found out that it was Trisha's boyfriend and they made a video together and you should see Trisha's face. She's pissed, but she's acting like, "Oh, I'm so grateful to Gigi for letting me know he was a scum." And and the guy's name was Mohammed. And didn't Trisha say she never met a Muslim before on H3H3? She was dating a Muslim, Mohammed, who she called Mo. So there's tea on that, but let me know down below if you guys want me to go into that. I don't know. Okay. Does that look like Pamela Anderson? Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. A little bit ADD. Oh, and I model on the side too. I'm the Pipe Dream Products Fetish Fantasy Lingerie Plus model. Oh, I bet that pissed her off to be the plus model. I've also done stuff for Popsy Lingerie, Hips and Curves, etc. And then she just posts all her random pictures. So she's a self-proclaimed model. That's funny. And she goes, "Anyway," she even types annoying, "Thanks for checking out my first blog of the day." Okay, so all of these, oh wait, I didn't click on this. It's just, I guess it's her just talking about, what if she, okay, so we all know that Trisha is unoriginal and steals her ideas from things. And this makes me wonder, what if she ripped off the story? Because it says, "Fade in on a girl hitchhiking to Vegas, gets robbed. She's a hooker, becomes stripper, becomes showgirl, becomes goddess." I think this is where Trisha got her main inspiration from. I've never seen this movie, but this sounds way too close to Trisha and her fake stories. And okay, so then even back then, she did this for me. Look at this. She thinks she looks like Pamela Anderson. You guys, the MySpace haircut. Please. Okay, sorry. She goes, "So how often do you hear you look so much like fill in the blank?" Well, lately I've been getting Pammy Anderson and I'm loving it. It totally gives me an extra pep in my step to be compared to a girl who's made her career out of just being sexy. Plus, Pam is a friend to the animals. Okay, when was Trisha ever a friend to the animals? Okay, anyways. And just an all-around rad woman who keeps on keeping on no matter who makes fun of her. Okay, I can't. I'm annoying myself. I can't. And she also says she gets compared to Anna Nicole Smith. Who? I want to know who. Who ever said this to you? Except yourself. And then she goes, "And of course, Ice-T's main mama, Nicole Coco Austin, obviates the thick white girls all look-alike syndrome." Are you kidding me? You're literally trying to emulate them. But I can't complain. It could be worse. It has been worse. When I was in high school, Scream was a really big thing, as were the Scooby-Doo movies. So I was always getting compared to Matthew Lillard. I'm sorry, that's funny. Okay. Seriously? Ugh, just because we both have far wide apart alien eyes? Okay, I get it. Okay, she has a sense of humor here. Thank God for bleach extensions and fake boobies. Am I right? What do people say you look like? In my head, I look like Woody Allen, so I'm glad my outer shell tells a different story. Yeah, that was a little bit cringe. Okay, we're gonna move on. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon. Hey girls, guess what? Hating on another girl because she is pretty won't make you any less ugly. Hating on a girl because she is confident won't make you any less insecure. This is rich coming from her. Yada, yada, yada. Why do people hate? It's just her blabbing on about how much hate gets to her and how it makes you look insecure. This is so hypocritical. Oh, I'm not saying I've never said a mean thing about another person. I have. When I was in middle school, yeah, that's all lies. This is all lies. So this blog post is just what? What is this? It's just like a cobweb of her lies? Whose cat is this? Oh, so she posts a blog post of Callie, her sister's cat. She never saw the cat. She's only seen photos. But this woman actually posts a blog post of the cat that just died, of her sister. Okay? And then she can't help but throw shade at Callie. While she's making the cat's death all about her, she can't help but throw shade at Callie. Okay, wait. Let me find it. I'll miss my sister sending me texts of her fat cat as they lovingly referred to her. She was huge, but she looked happy. Even if my sister thought she was a little bitchy. FYI, that's also the perfect way to describe my sissy. Yeah. And then, another shade. And it just shows that even though they both have hard exteriors, their gentleness and ability to love is just all deep inside their hearts. Yeah. Where's Moses' cats, Trisha? No, I'm just kidding, okay. Just boring. It's just like this whole blog post is like a love letter to herself. Needing love versus deserving love. This is 4 days after Valentine's Day. She's just saying about how much she wants love in this whole thing. And how much people have told her she doesn't deserve love. She's been a Oh, you guys, listen to this. I've been a stripper and escort. I've slept with married men. I've been dishonest in relationships. But this was all over 3 years ago. Am I destined to have bad relationship karma for the rest of my life? Okay, why doesn't Trisha talk about this? She's always the victim, always saying what wrong happened to her, who did her dirty, how is she the biggest victim on the planet. But she never spills like, I've slept with married men, I've been dishonest in a relationship. Where's that tea, Trisha? Why don't you ever own up to that and say that kind of stuff? You're always acting like you didn't know the men were married until after. Right here, you're just gushing about it. I need love in my life. I have money, I have followers, I have family, but I lack the love of my other half. Money and success means nothing without a life fulfilled, and to me this means creating my own family. So she said since she was a little girl, she wanted to be an entertainer and a mother. And that's kind of sad, but her narcissism keeps leaking through, so it's hard to feel too bad knowing everything about her. Oh, what's this next one? This post is just about how she's in bed and can't feel motivated. Honestly, I think anytime she's depressed, it's because she didn't have a man around. And this one's like, will you love me? I just want to be loved. It's just like she's just craving attention. I don't think she's craving love. She just craves attention. And she wants it specifically for men to be validated. She wants to be validated. And that's the sad part to me. Just another pretty face? What makes you different? Living in LA, I feel like I'm living in the real valley of the dolls. I see perfection everywhere I go. Yada, yada, yada. I can't. You guys, I can't. My brain cells. I will say I have found my outer beauty in the form of bleach bottles, saline bags, fake hair, fake lashes, bleach sheets, tan skin, and the entire MAC store on my face. I've done a great job of becoming an illusion of beauty. A face that society says is pretty. Excuse me? Who said that? Okay, sorry. As I was taking off my makeup tonight, I looked in the mirror and thought to myself how many goals I have accomplished. Today I did a photo shoot for a project that I've been developing on my own for the past few months. It has nothing to do with videos or Hollywood. It's an intellectual development that I'll be sharing with you all very soon. Okay, she sounds like a pick-me girl. Like how much can you stroke your own ego? Big yikes from me, dog. I don't know how much you can stroke your own ego. I don't really have any more patience to go through any of these. Like, it was funny, but I'm annoyed. Yeah. Oh, let's see this. Let's see her little advice, because she's giving advice to young girls. So let's read this one, okay? Young girls, let me break this down for you. When all the teenage lass were crushing on the football player or the drummer of some punk band, I was always drawn to the older intellectual teacher, the one who wore the glasses, had the power, told the class to settle down, give you encouragement, and have that little something extra, the huge bulging biceps. What was it about the older man? I didn't know until much later in life, and now at 25 years old, I have a little insight to share with my 18 to 24-year-olds jonesing for the 40 to 50 to 60-somethings. Disclaimer, please be 18 if you're going to start getting it on with the hot and sexy older dudes. Yes, age ain't nothing but a number. Unless you're underage, then it's jailbait, just saying. 18 is the legal age of consent. Once you're 18, you can bang a corpse for all anyone cares. Actually, scratch that. That's illegal too. Bang someone who is 95 for all I care. As long as they have a pulse, you're good. Okay, ladies, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Older men will make you scream sexually. Nobody can come close to that of a man who has experienced life, love, success, women, hurt, loss, etc. Oh my God, this is so... Okay. I need a second. My brain. The man over 40 will give you the greatest sexual experience of your life. They will take control. They will listen to you, your body, and they will be harder than any little, I'm going to throw out, punk 20-year-old can ever dream to be. The 40-plus-year-old will make you sore for days and days to bottle. You guys, I can't read the rest of this. She's disgusting. Are you kidding me? She's literally targeting young girls in this blog post. This is disgusting. This whole blog post is like fetishizing old men and going into disgusting detail. You guys, you can read it for yourself. I'm not reading this trash. I ain't hating, but I was once one of these desirable young barely legals. Wow. Role-playing with my daddy? Who? In this picture? What? Don't judge. Any younger girl dating an older man has definitely called him daddy. Daddies don't refer to them being sugar daddies. Heck, I've had daddies who were living off of me. Big mistake. Y'all should at least be equals or close to it. Girl, you still do. Okay, anyways. But the simple fact that they could, in fact, logistically, statistically be your actual father makes the older man in the relationship all that much hotter. Yes, daddy, nope, not reading that. You ain't getting me on that one. It's just like the longest blog post in the world. I'm not saying if you're 18, you need to start having sex with an 80-year-old just because that's what I did. I just get asked all the time about what it's like dating older guys, why I prefer dating older guys, what makes me excited about the older men. Sometimes you don't know why you like the things you do, you just do. This is the best way I can explain why my parts tingle. I'm gonna throw up when I watch movies like The Bucket List, The Crew, or Grumpy Old Men. Yikes. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. This is so hypocritical to what she said on H3H3. Okay, girl on girl hate. She posted a photo on Instagram and people were fat shaming her, and then the people who were fat shaming her were skinny shamed, blah, blah, blah. She says in her 7 years as an adult, she never once had a guy comment on her weight, and she's gone out with a lot, and she means a lot of them. And they were jerks, but no one has ever said, you're not thin enough, Trish, or you shouldn't wear dresses like that. Didn't she freaking say that she was fat shamed in the Eminem video? Like, sure, that's not guys she's gone out with, but she's been fat shamed by men. Why is she acting like she's never been fat shamed by men? All that has come from females, girls who have to deal with the same insecurity society sets upon us. Now, I'm a 25-year-old woman who takes a lot of pictures of herself. This girl can't spell. I just want to let you guys know, please. There's a space between a and then lot, okay? All right, sorry. Implying that I'm somewhat of a narcissist, implying I'm in love with myself and in love with how I look. People calling me unattractive or disgusting is something I can laugh at now. That my looks is what gave me a career as a model. That's funny. Okay. And the rest is just her saying people are mean and cut that negativity out and let's spread love, not hate, guys. Love your body. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Something caught my attention. Okay. If you walk around owning every luscious lump and bodacious bumps, you'll attract the right kind of attention. The word fat was created by people who wish they could have some extra junk in the trunk. Or a soft S shape when they walk. What are you talking about? Does someone know what the S shape is when they walk? Please don't tell me. This girl ain't got no S shape. I want to include that. There was like a clip I saw of her walking away. I want to include that here. Oh, that's funny. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't handle some of this. Us curvy girls can strut. Us curvy girls can cook. Trisha, what do you cook? I can't. Oh, God, I can't. Okay. And again, this is no anti-skinny. It's just what I know. My sister is naturally thin, and she owns that. She owns the fact that she can sprint up our stairs and owns the fact that her thighs don't touch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tripping. I've always been envious of that, but I learned to love my sultry wiggle up the stairs. And my thighs forming a cushioned heater for potential suitor. I'm not reading that line. Nope. This is pure comedy. Okay, you guys, I just can't. I might have to wrap this up. So this blog post is self-sabotage. Again, it's about a guy. Her whole life revolves around men. She's saying, I have no problem finding guys who want to take me out, sleep with me, date me. For some reason, I've always had a lot of guys around me, and I would go out with lots of guys because it's rare for her to find one that she can hold, her interest, and she gets bored of them. Like, what? This is total narcissism because she lives in this land of fantasy where she's saying, why can't I get a man? And then she's posting all these self-love fantasy versions where she has to beat off men with a stick and she's the one that loses interest in them because she's bored. No, that's a big no for me. In this video, she's saying how she met two guys and she was dating both at once. And then one guy, they said they were keeping it casual, but he played her. Blah, blah, blah. I'm out this. Okay. Yeah. You guys can go look at it if you want. If you feel like it. Why would you post this? she's saying that she cried her eyeballs out. I'm like, oh, wait, it's about a man, of course. Of course it is. It's an actor that she dated. Blah, blah, blah. That's probably all her posts. Okay, this one was kind of funny. So she said that she went to CVS. She went late at night. She was throwing shade, like the type of people who shop at CVS after 10 p.m. And she was basically saying, she's such a freaking pathological liar. She said like 3 or 4 guys approached her, and she describes them as potential suitor number 1. This guy kind of creeped me out from the beginning. I was in the Halloween candy aisle, and I saw him coming up behind me, so I slowly started to make my way out of the aisle without being obvious that I'm leaving, because he joined that section. As I lingered to look at the crappy candy at the end, girl, you know that you don't think that candy's crappy. Okay, he said something like, what kind of candy are you getting? Ugh, eye roll. I'm like, I don't know, just looking. And then he's all, are you single? And me being a crazy ass, just not having enough time for this, I was like, yes, but I have 5 kids at home, hoping he would be turned off by this. He was probably like my age, so I assumed that creeped him out. But instead, he was like, that's cool, I'd love to meet them. Oh my god, she even did the boo ha 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 ha. It's way too long. So this whole thing is just like her acting like all these different men. Like she ran to CVS to get like toothpaste, cookies, whatever. And all these guys just ambushed her because she was so mesmerizingly beautiful. And she even labels them as potential suitors. So she's like, potential suitor number 2. Okay, this guy was a drive-by. Like, he literally zoomed in and out just as quick as I rejected him. I saw him perving out by taking weird cell phone pics of me while I was looking at the milk. He was being such a douche from the beginning. He came over and said, I like your shirt. I roll again. I was like, thanks. He goes on, it looks like it fits you really well. And I'm like, haha, thank you. And then he says, I was kidding. It's super tight fitting. And then I was all, oh, haha, I didn't get it. I'm extremely tired. He asked for a hug, and then he pushed right then and there for the number. And I said, sorry, I'm married. And he just said, yeah, whatever, and walked away. Douche. Potential suitor number 3. This was Mr. Persistent. I had seen him a few times, non-coincidentally walking around as well. How big is this CVS that you're just bumping into people left and right? And this is like some weird play she's acting out in her head. Okay. Still in the milk aisle, he comes over. He's a fit black dude, nice skin, smells good. So you were that close to smell him? Whatever. He was very handsome and polite. He actually talked to me for a good 5 to 6 minutes, but then he asked for my number. I was like, I don't know. And he's like, I teach yoga. Maybe you can come to a class. And I'm like, I don't like to work out. And he said something so rude. I can't remember. But he's like, well, you should, or something like that. Needless to say, I did not give him my number. I just said, I'm going to go. And he's like yelling after me. It was a joke in the store. So embarrassing. In fact, one of the employees asked if he was bothering me. Oh, he was now. Wait, didn't she freaking say in her other blog post that no man has told her that she's fat? And here she just said like 2 different people commented about her weight. She can't keep her life straight even in text where you have time to edit and think it through. Potential suitor number 4. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh my god, cringe. So this guy, unlike the others, was way more my type. He was sweet and kind and middle-aged. I think you can tell by the first 3 men I don't prefer young boys. They're obnoxious and rude. So this guy came right over when I was getting ready to check out. To be honest, I was a little rude to him because I kind of had it at this point. Can you blame me? Like, I literally felt like I was being and it was not really asking for it, but whatever. So this guy started out like a typical douche. I don't normally do this, and whatever. He said he got off the phone so he could talk to me. He made eye contact the entire time. I was a little snotty and was like, yeah, you're like the 4th guy to come hit on me tonight. I get it. I'm not wearing a bra. Okay, and what kind of cheap rom-com teen romance novel did she steal this from? Because, come on, get real. But he went in for the home run. Then he said, no, it's your face. You have like a perfectly symmetrical face. It's just so beautiful. Ding, ding, ding. That gentleman is how you score with a chick. I totally gushed because he was super handsome, a Jack Wagner type, just so yum. Needless to say, we exchanged numbers. He actually asked for my email first if I felt comfortable. I said, let me just give you my card. Ha ha ha. So, and then she includes a picture of her, you guys. She includes a picture of her in the CVS, in this in the outfit. How'd you have time to take a picture if you're batting off all these men with a bat? Point of this blog, not much other than tits get you noticed. Take from that what you will. If you want attention, show them. If you don't, you better tuck tape those suckers down in a sports bra and hide them under a sweater and wool jacket. Ugh. Yikes. I just think it's all attention-seeking behavior. That's all it was. So this makes me really curious because now that she's with Moses, what's she going to do for the attention-seeking behavior thrill that she has? What's she going to do about that now? Yeah, and it's just her complimenting herself. That's all this blog post is. She's like looking at her picture saying she saw a girl who's living out her dream, accomplishing a third novel, blah, 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 blah. But I'll put the blog post down below if you guys want to see it. Some of it was funny. Let's be real, it's all cringe. And it's just her self-obsessing over herself. So yeah, if you guys like it and you want to see that video I mentioned of her and Gigi Gorgeous and my thoughts on it, leave a comment down below. Subscribe would really mean a lot to me. So thank you.